I think one of the main reasons why so many people have a hard time achieving some sort of success in their life is because we as a society, in my opinion, have a very hard time being vulnerable with one another. We have a very hard time actually admitting when we're scared or when we have fear or because we're worried about somebody not liking our stuff or not liking our content or not liking a service that we did or having an angry customer or whatever it may be. There are so many things and fears that go on in our head. And when we are not able to be vulnerable or we're not able to be retrospective and look inside ourselves and actually admit things that are wrong when they're wrong, we are doing ourselves an infinite disservice. Because when you can actually just come to terms with the fact that you aren't perfect and that you're gonna fail a lot and that things are going to suck when it starts out, but that over time, as you repeat it over and over again, you're going to get a lot better. It's interesting because every single time something has come up in my life that's unexpected, whether it's a medical bill that I didn't expect or some sort of mechanic issue or something with a car or whatever it is, there's been these times where I've had to get super resourceful. My wife and I have had to come together and figure out a way to overcome some giant obstacle that we did not foresee coming at us. And we figured it out 10 out of 10 times, 100% of the time. We figure out a way. We get resourceful, we get scrappy, and we figure out a way out of our issues. And it's funny because when I first started my businesses, I would come across those similar obstacles, but because I was still attached to that 9-to-5 job, I had a safeguard to fall back on, and I would just kind of leave that obstacle out there to just kind of say, oh, if I don't pay attention to it, it won't exist, right? I wasn't comfortable with being vulnerable enough or looking inside myself enough to realize like, hey, this is an obstacle. I'm scared about trying to overcome it. But instead of having my back up against a wall, I had a safe out. And so I would find myself a lot of times just spinning my wheels because I'd hit the same obstacle over and over